반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Hannah, actually, I met your biological mother abroad. She wants to meet you. The nun has returned. 6 years ago, Yoon Sung-ho urgently asked to meet the nun because of the accident involving Lee Duna. Yoon Sung-ho knows exactly what Choi Myung-ji has done. So soon, she will face the judgment of the law. Naturally, she will have to face the consequences for her actions. There is also someone else who must be punished, Shin Yeo-jin. Shin Yeo-jin is the mastermind behind the death of Woo Ji-suk's parents. They didn't die because of shock from losing their business and home. Shin Yeo-jin tampered with the brakes of their car to prevent them from returning money to their business partner. When Woo Ji-suk accessed the company server, he found recordings of the conversations where Shin Yeo-jin had ordered the sabotage. Now, Shin Yeo-jin is in a situation where she must follow whatever decision Woo Ji-suk and Go-hana make. However, Shin Yeo-jin is trying to shift the blame onto Woo Ji-suk and Go-hana by planning something else. She is even trying to manipulate Hwang Jin Goo into taking the blame and paying the price for her actions. But Hwang Jin Goo has accepted this responsibility. This is because he feels guilty for leading the way in the creation of Go-hana's fake daughter story and wants to make amends for it. He believes that by doing so, he will be able to face Go-hana again. Meanwhile, the nun arrives at Shin Yeo-jin's house with a noble woman. Because of Won-jung, Hannah had been staying briefly at Shin Yeo-jin's house. Hannah, the woman with the nun, said, "I'm your mother." Hannah was confused and looked at the nun and the noble woman alternately. "Don't you remember your mom at all? How is it that after living in Korea all this time, I've only now found you?" The noble woman began to tear up. At that moment, Hannah finally understood what the nun had meant when she mentioned a gift the day before. Hannah thought the nun had bought her a present, but now she realized it was something more. "My mother?" As Hannah spoke, Shin Yeo-jin's voice rang out. "What brings you here?" Shin Yeo-jin, who had been in the room, rushed out to the living room, startled and exclaimed in surprise, "I came because I wanted to see you earlier, but you were too busy. You told me to come later, so I just came. But why did you come all the way to my house?" Shin Yeo-jin, flustered, bowed politely in front of the noble woman. The noble woman who had come to meet Hannah looked at Shin Yeo-jin with disapproval. "Chairman Shin, do you even respect corporate ethics? Is corporate raiding acceptable? I heard you were under investigation. Stop coming to my company." The noble woman completely ignored Shin Yeo-jin and focused only to Hannah. "Hannah, I'm so glad I found you. The nun helped me find you. I'm so grateful that you're healthy and here." Hannah's biological mother began to cry. Hannah, overwhelmed with emotion, hugged the noble woman. Hannah's biological mother took out photos from her childhood. Several photos of Hannah as a carefree child growing up like a princess in a wealthy family were shown. "Look, you're the one in between mom and dad, right?" Hannah nodded and hugged the photo, crying. "Yes, I can tell by looking at dad's face." At that time, Hannah's biological mother, who ran a business, was overseas when a huge fire broke out at their home. The mysterious fire destroyed their home. Since the accident happened when she was so young, Hannah couldn't remember anything other than the trauma.
"'Cause you are beautiful, a beautiful stranger.